Hi everyone, Dr. Imbasciani talking to you from headquarters here in Sacramento. It's the occasion now, things have changed so much that it's important for me to communicate a few things to you all. I'm going to start with the residents in our 8 veterans' homes. This is a wonderful time that's starting to be appreciable now. We're starting to see the end of the pandemic, and I want to thank you for so many things. To each and every one of the residents, you have been so patient in putting up with the restrictions that we were forced by this pandemic to put on you. The inability to leave the campus and to enjoy all the communal activities. That's all starting to change. I've been to a number of homes, 4 of the 8 in the last month. Just yesterday I was up in Reading. And I went to the dining hall when the residents were there for one of the first communal meals they've had in a long time. And to a person, they were just ecstatic about being able to come out of their rooms and have their meals together with their friends. And it's going to roll out further and further through all of the homes, and you're going to enjoy each other's company again. You're going to be able to host your family and visitations and even take some outings once the more general communities that you live in start to open up. Things are getting back to normal. I want to thank you for that. I also want to thank you for doing in a sense, your duty by rolling up your sleeves in the vast numbers that you did, and you got the vaccines, which are turning out to be incredibly safe and effective. The number of veteran residents in our homes who have gotten vaccinated is astoundingly high. It might be the highest in the nation. You're setting a model for the communities you live in. You're setting a model for all veterans, whether they're in our homes or not. And you're doing your duty by helping keep you, yourself, your families, your visitors, the people who work in the homes to take care of you, and all the towns that you live in. You're keeping them healthy by doing that. And I really, really thank you for doing that. Enjoy the life in our wonderful homes as it gets back to normal. And that brings me to the families. You've been kept away. If you're like me, the biggest thing you want to do is give the veterans in our homes a big hug. I went down to West LA to actually help administer vaccines, and there were 2 women, nurse veterans from World War II. I gave them their shot and I gave them a hug. I know the families are wanting to do that, whatever level of care they're in, nursing care, memory care, they all want to see their families again. We're starting to open up our homes again. Maybe the visitations are happening outside. We're more and more going to allow you to come inside the building. It's happening at an accelerated rate. I know it's been really hard not visiting with loved ones, so I thank you too for your cooperation and understanding. You are all doing so much better because of the absolute stellar, top-notch, world-class care that's given to you by every member of the home staff. Whether they are preparing your meals, cleaning the rooms, mowing the grass outside, manning the front desk, taking temperatures, or the doctors and nurses that are running your clinics and seeing you at bedside. Extraordinary work. The statistics of how few people have gotten sick or very sick from COVID in the last year in the California homes, I can just brag about this all day long. So thank you. You all became experts in infection control on top of all your regular expertise based on what you're doing. So you did a wonderful job keeping our veterans safe and alive. And speaking as a doctor and as the administrator, thank you for everything you've done. We're going to keep asking a little bit more, but it's going to be for an increasingly shorter period of time. God willing, we get back to normal real soon. And there are some people that work supporting the homes here in headquarters and in other places throughout the state who are not directly laying on hands, working in the homes, taking care of our residents, that help run the systems that support that. I want to thank you too. You do a great job organizing. You do a great job making sure that all our homes are supplied with the food, the medicines, the PPE, that you all wear, that comes from somewhere. That speaks to the organization here, and I'm just extraordinarily proud of you all. I know that you've gotten recognition from the governor himself, who tells me just as recently as 2 days ago that the Calvet staff homes are doing a spectacular job. He's appreciative, the rest of government is appreciative, and ultimately the families and the residents you care for are appreciative. So, amen, you're doing a wonderful job. I love it, and I love you for doing it. So thank you very much. Once again, we're almost done. Appreciate everything. Take care. Bye-bye. Mask up.